Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Resolution King, aka your real estate solution king, bringing solutions to your real estate challenges or problems out there, whether you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate. So, today I want to talk to my first time home buyers. And a lot of times when we're talking to first time home buyers, we know that they need to be educated on the process. Well, there's a lot of videos out there, but there's none other like this one you're about to see. So I'm about to give you 10 tips or even 10 things to maybe consider when you're getting ready to get in the process of home ownership. So I'm talking to you first time home buyers. So make sure you watch the video in full length to get all 10 tips. But please hit like or subscribe to the channel right now before you watch this video. So without further ado, we're going to start out with the first tip. So tip number one, where do you want to buy your property? Yes, that sounds very simple, but most of the time, people don't know where they want to buy their property. They look all over the place. And so I would say start at tip number 10 and work your way back. And eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to narrow down your search or areas or what city you would prefer to be in. So, number one is know where you want to buy your property. Tip number two, know if there's limitations on where you want to buy your property. So if I'm talking to people that have children, so maybe you've been in the area and you've been renting in the area and your kids go to a certain school and you want to be in a certain school zone. Relay that information, have that information down of what your current situation is for schooling for your children, whether they're in elementary school, middle school, or high school, so we can make sure that we get your kids in the right neighborhood that will match the school you want your kids to be in or you want your kids to continue to be in. So that's number two, knowing what school you want your kids to be in. Tip number three, pets. In some communities, you have pet restrictions. And with the HOA, and it's because different breeds of animals are considered to be whatever. And so if you're going to be in a HOA community or if you're going to be in a condo community, think about your pets. Think about what kind of pets you have and what kind of restrictions could be in that particular community or neighborhood. Number four, your current lease. And most of the time, a lot of buyers don't really think about the current lease because their idea is just to break your lease. Well, why break your lease if you don't have to? So if you can plan your move or your buy to make sure that you get any deposits that you've had on that rental that you've been renting, maybe a short-term rental or a long-term rental. So we want to make sure that we're able to try to coordinate the buy that it works out financially in the best way for you. So think about how much time you have and give yourself adequate time to be able to find your home and also give proper notice to any entity that you're renting from at the time. Number five, know what kind of house you want and whether you want to be a brand new home or a resale home, something that could already been updated and has all the bells and whistles. So kind of figure out if you're looking to go the new route of a new home, or if you're looking to go the resale route. So kind of have an idea of what fits your style or your taste. Number six, also think about if there's any accommodations. If you have someone that's disabled in your family, whether it be grandparents, whether it be a child, think about those things. And I know a lot of times when we're making big decisions, if someone only asks us a certain question, that would have triggered us to make a different decision or consider something else that maybe would have been better for us. So try to have the things that you desire in your home written down. And this is why we're giving these tips on purchasing a home. Number seven, financing. Know your financing options, and then know your buying power. Because the last thing you want to do is get yourself set up where your heart's set on this house, or you are looking at houses that you're not comfortable with the payment. You're not comfortable with the payment. You're not comfortable with everything that goes along with it. But now you have an expectation of a certain house that you might not be in a position right now to buy comfortably. So have a budget when it comes to that, and talk to people at different financial institutions to see what kind of payment possibilities might be out there depending on what you buy. So number seven, have your budget in place, have your financing in place, so we know that we can strive to get the home of your dreams at the price point that you want. Number eight, know your deposits and prepays and how much money you could possibly want to put down on the home. And also, if there are any programs to help assist with the down payment of homes, there are different programs that are out there depending on what is going on in the economy, depending on what the demand is. Are always some kind of different program that's out there to help, whether you're military or you're in a field of service. There's urban areas. There's always some kind of program out there to help assist with home ownership. So think about those things. Number nine, know what you prefer. So whether it's the style of home, whether it's a modern look, whether it's a traditional look, a colonial look, even a one story or a two-story, what is important to you? Square footage, garage, how many bedrooms, open concept, living room, dining room, lot size. So consider those things, and have an idea of potentially what it is that you desire to have within the space or of the layout of the particular home that you envision for you and your family to be in. And number 10, get you a real estate agent, someone, as to myself, that's very knowledgeable of homes, that has built a home, sold a home, and for himself personally has done it for other people too, and also have flipped properties. So there are advantages to working with a realtor. So don't try to do this alone. Get someone that's going to be a, a trusted advisor is what I'm going to say. Trusted advisor that could educate you on that property or the properties that you're going to look at, to show, to be able to notice and point out potential problems or challenges that might arise in certain properties that don't always convey to every single eye. So pick your good realtor. There are a lot of great realtors out there that are good at what they do, that have been doing it a long time, a short period of time, but just get someone to be able to advise you through this whole process of buying your home, your first home. So uh, please hit like or subscribe to the channel, Resolution King, aka your real estate solution king, bringing solutions to your real estate challenges and problems, whether you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Until next time, y'all be blessed.